Happy Wednesday, everybody. So today we finally had a monster rally, pretty much a relief rally in my eyes on the S&P 500. Probably a lot of conversations happened yesterday during Christmas in regards to the markets and all that. People that probably didn't look made some wise choices and decided to take some buys today. Either way, pretty impressive move. I had mentioned recently that if there's going to be some sort of a bottom, it's not going to be one of those big whoosh moves that everybody's been talking about, because I think that's pretty much no longer a relevant move to be looking for. So this was kind of a silent double bottom. Everybody thought everything was pretty much toast again in the middle of the day, and that just signaled the bottom. So relatively pretty interesting. Overall, some key points though that I want to point out on the S&P 500. I think we need to, if we want to ever be out of the clear, and this has been the topic of conversation for 3 months, to get out of the clear, we need to hold over the 260s within the next, I would say, few weeks. If it gets up here within the next few days, it is definitely a sell, that type of a move. So that's kind of one thing to be aware of. Is the 260s now is a very large resistance. It held that level all year long. So just keep that in mind. S&P 500 260. And clearing over that is going to be more bullish, and kind of a bullish indicator is where that 280s was. So you can kind of see how it tested, failed. Same kind of thing I expect in the 260s area. So underlying major market issues, I still am pretty firm and confident in it, is ad tech. Lot of sinister stuff going on around there, which I've been talking about for quite a while. So just kind of be aware of that. A lot of these ad tech companies, whether they be Google or Facebook or anything like that, it's an underlying thing that not many people in the stock world are talking about, unless you're looking at the raw data and information. So just kind of be aware of that. I think oil bounced today, so that was actually a pretty impressive move. It's been routed again since the Fed hiked the rates. So just kind of be aware of that. Another topic is marijuana. Nothing really to speak about in that realm. So just kind of keeping an eye on that for entries, although I think down around in this area it is a decent spot to maybe start getting interested again. So the whole MJ ETF looks pretty beat up, but you generally don't make money when you're buying at the highs. You generally make money when you're buying at the lows if you have a long-term view. So kind of be aware of that. And lastly, I always like to end it with at least something crypto, because it is going to be a part of the market later on in the future, more than people think. We had a pretty decent rally off of the lows, very similar pattern as far as that, just silent, quiet double bottom. And double bottoms are very tricky. It's just more of a no fear and panic style moves that used to happen that don't anymore. It's just these silent, quiet double bottoms where you don't think it's going to hold. It holds just like it has or hasn't a few times before, and that kind of signals those areas, because this whole move right in here, especially on Bitcoin, was kind of full panic. We're going to go below 3,000. We're going to test and fail again, and that's kind of what triggered those moves. So just kind of be aware of that. Is the big panic moves that we've all looked for and all wait for perfect entries happen a lot less, whether that's algorithms or whatever you might want to say. I look for more of the kind of silent, quiet double bottoms are kind of the area of interest for me. So hope everybody has a great rest of the week and the new year. I'm going to do a video next week. I'm going to kind of do a full recap on the year, all trades and all that, and hopefully it's going to be a little bit more of a special type of video, a little bit longer, maybe 10-15 minutes, well put together with some graphics and all that stuff instead of the chart here. So if you guys have any topics that you want me to cover, because I know there's a lot, because a lot happens in a year, because I want to cover all of them, just leave them in the comments below in this video and I will take a look at those. That way I can put that video together. It may not be, however, on Wednesday because of the new year and all those times, so it might be like on a Friday special type of thing, because New Year's is going to be a crazy day. So hope everybody has a great rest of the week.